Another beautiful day for tennis, with the Waubonsie Valley girls hosting Neuqua Valley in a DVC showdown between a pair of undefeated teams in conference play. A warm afternoon with a slight breeze greets number 2 doubles, where Emma Matthew and Pragathi Palavesam from Neuqua Valley take on Sana Kalra and Carrie Gar, playing for Waubonsie. In the opening set, Gar has the serve in the far court as Matthew makes her return. Gar pops a backhand over the head of a charging Palavesam, and the ball gets down for the point. Later in the set, Gar is still with the serve as she volleys with Matthew. Palavesam lunges left for a return, exchanging rapid volleys with Kalra. The Wildcat freshman stays poised as Kalra tries to dig out a return, but it sails too long and out of play. Set 1 heads to a tiebreaker, all tied at 6-6. The Wildcats serve as the opponents flip courts. Kalra makes a great return on the short hop to flip the ball over as Palavesam sends back a lob. Gar with a running lob that Matthew intercepts with a backhand, but Kalra sees the Cats out of position and places the ball into the open court to earn the point. Waubonsie takes the tiebreaker 7-5 and wins the second set 6-2, putting the Warriors on the board. Waubonsie looks for another win, this time at number 1 doubles, where Debbie Rao and Chloe Cochran square off against Sophia Chow and Kylie Tran, representing the blue and gold. In the opening set, Rao serves in the near court. Chow has the initial return until Tran lunges into the picture and redirects the ball into the corner, just keeping it in play for the point. The Wildcats take the opening set 6-2. Rao is serving again in set 2, briefly following with Chow. Tran again goes for the deflection near the net, but the ball pops into the air. Cochran's eyes light up as she runs over and launches a two-handed backhand that slams home for the point. The Warriors take the lead in the second set. After the Wildcats even things up, Waubonsie looks to rebound and force a third set. Tran has a return that is cut off by Cochran and is sent back by Chow. Rao then joins her teammate near the net as both Warriors battle with Chow. Eventually, Chow forces a return that goes into the net. The Chow Chow Tran, as the duo is now called by teammates, rolls on to another victory, 6-2, 7-5. Moving over to singles, where the closely contested battles continue. At number 3 singles, Mirna Jamal from Waubonsie Valley takes on Fatima Faruqi from Neuqua. The Wildcat is in control early on, after forcing her opponent over to her right, Faruqi sends another return right on the back line as Jamal runs out of room. A 6-1 set 1 win for Faruqi. In the second set, the tide changes as the Warrior freshman makes her move. She spins a return that drops just over the net as Faruqi charges in to get the ball back. The Warrior then earns the point by lining a shot right back at her opponent. This match goes to a third set 10-point tiebreaker. With the score tied in the tiebreaker, Faruqi serves in the near court. Following a return, she lines a backhand that skims the top of the net and drops over for the point. That helps the Wildcat gain the edge and win the tiebreaker 10-8 after the marathon matchup. At 2 singles, Waubonsie Valley sends senior Amanda Kornak against promising Neuqua Valley freshman Jennifer Tang. Kornak serves in the far court across the net, using forehands and backhands to move Tang around the court. She puts the point away with a perfectly placed backhand that lands right on the back corner. Kornak serves again, but this time Tang waits back and pounces by ripping a forehand back to Kornak's right, catching her opponent off guard. The Wildcat earns the first set win, 6-1. In the second set, Kornak spins another serve over. Tang has a return ready, but needs to chase down a lob that lands near the back corner. Kornak looks to slice a backhand that lands near the net, but Tang is ready with another strong forehand that powers past the Warrior. Another singles win on the board for Neuqua Valley by the score of 6-1, 6-1. One of the most exciting singles matchups of the young season has first-year player Anshu Matham from Neuqua Valley going head-to-head against Waubonsie Valley sophomore Lydia Peranto. These are 2 girls who know each other from the club level and have few weaknesses on the court. That leads to long volleys full of hard line drive returns. In the opening set, Matham uses the wind at her back as an advantage with a long-range lob that bounces at the back line and drifts high near the back fence, preventing Peranto from making a return. Wildcat takes the first set 6-3. In the second set, it remains a struggle to gain the edge with each player sending powerful backhand blasts towards the back line. Eventually, Paranto is able to get in position for a forehand that swoops to her left and remains inside the line for the point. The Warrior forces a tiebreaker after taking the second set 6-4. Matham serves in the far court in the tiebreaker. Paranto unleashes forehands that have vapor trails coming off the ball. The second one gets through as the Warrior goes on to take the tiebreaker by a score of 10-6. An afternoon full of fun matchups, but Neuqua Valley heads home with the team victory by the final score of 5-2.
It was a really good match. I mean, Anshu is a really amazing player, and I've known her for a while, and we played in other tournaments. So it's just been really fun to play her again, and having her in my conference and stuff.
Oh, it feels really good because I find it fun to be two singles because it puts less pressure on me while I still get to play with other good players. And I think my matches have been going pretty well so far. I've met some nice people so far in my high school playing. My forehand, I used to struggle with my forehand, but when the season started, as the season has progressed, I've gotten more comfortable with it.
Personally, I have a very offensive gameplay, so when I see someone play that style, I try going on defense. But it's when you're at it, you have to make sure that when you're on defense, you're also trying to move them around and get them off balance while you're at it, and give yourself time to get back and play, and take their offense away, and just get ahead, you know?